What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another beautiful day in Texas. And yes, I know before you all say it, I have not made a video in a while. And the reason why is I've been actually filming content for my other channel. And United Canine TV. I have a lot of locations, and I have kind of all last year, the year before that, and the year before that, I have not gave it any attention. So I'm trying to get back into it for help the company grow. So if you guys would like, go over there. You will notice that the display is still the same, and that one too. I wasn't about to try to redecorate a whole new thing. I am working on a kind of like an area where I can film and do things. So I hope that works out to plan. It'll be a little better than what I'm currently in now. I've also got a new dog, and we even talked about her in the video, no, it has not posted yet, but we did content on her vest and what she carries every day. Some stuff is for me, some stuff is for her. So if you guys don't mind, go over there, check it out. Today's video is going to be on everyday carry stuff. It's going to be not on this subject, but if you guys would be interested to see what EDC stuff I carry with my dog and what my dog carries, comment down below, let me know if you guys would like to see that. I've looked at all EDC stuff and nobody's ever done it, so I feel like it would be a good little plus for me to do. That being said, today's video is on the subject that everybody asks and asks and asks. However, the list of things on this truck is going to, so I'm probably gonna have to break this thing up into sections, like different videos. So without further ado, we are going to do content on the truck, some EDC stuff, what I carry, so on and so forth. What I keep in my truck. We're probably not going to be able to cover everything, or this video will be hours long. So that's why I'm thinking we should just break it up a little bit. What do y'all think? Let me know. But let's get started. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the inside of the truck, and then kind of briefly go over what's inside. And then we will, if there is something you see and you want me to talk about it, comment below, kind of put the time of what point in the video you saw the object so I know what you're talking about. And we can go from there. But I'm not gonna break down, open everything, like all pouches and stuff like that will be here forever. This is just a kind of a layout on some of the things I carry that are crucial for me to have every day, and then so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so one of the things, I took it out of the way. This is my EDC bag for the dog. Every time I'm with her or one of my dogs, I'll take this with me. Has all my dog supplies in. Carry some stuff that I need for myself, just in case I don't want to carry my EDC bag at the same time. Now, this being said, in here, in this pouch, you're gonna get some gloves and let's see. Okay, I have a little fixed blade knife in here, some gloves, got 2 chem lights, and then this little fancy thing is a beeper for the canine trailer that I drag with me everywhere I go to. So when it's running, if something happens, it'll alert me if something is wrong. Okay, I carry a little quick bag. It's 511, just a little small bag. If I need to grab stuff or something, boom. I do have a little hatchet under here. Let me get a ring for the light on here. I'm talking about lights. We got a whole truck full of them. Oh, it's not the... Okay. Got a little Gerber hatchet under there. This is a... This is awesome. I love this stuff. Drop the light. Way to go, Craig. And it went underneath. This is a basically canister. Focus. Of paracord. You can pull it out and it cuts it. It's got a little cutter right here. And you're good to go. So I leave that out right there. Put that back up under there. I have some medical issues. Thank you, Army. So I always have Tums everywhere. And then I got some liquid IV that I carry with me all the time. We have another vest for my dog. Scarf. Over here in the door, I carry a tourniquet, the flashlight, which just went underneath the truck because I dropped it. Some little extra paracord that I needed for something, and I'm a hoarder, so we keep it. Gerber seatbelt cutter. Gerber. Little Gerber blade. And then I carry a spare set of keys for everything I need to unlock on this truck. Autofocus is not wanting to play along today. Carry a rag in here to wipe down the dog, some electrical tape, and well, in today's world you need a lot of these. Oh, and I got another Milwaukee flashlight. I do have a light sitting next to me. It's super dark in here. Some beats. Oh yeah, I need to go back up there. Eye drops. Where'd that flashlight go? Oh, there it is. Didn't go under the truck. I got a little cheapo flashlight. When I go camping, I take my kid, and he likes to play with these things, and he destroys them or he loses them. So I do carry some cheap flashlights in the truck for him. If you got kids, you know. I'm gonna trip over everything in this truck. Again, that's the bag that I use when I have my dog with me. This is actually a med kit for her, and it has all dog medical supplies in there. She's here today. We're actually filming in the dog training room today. Say hi, Ziva. Ziva. Anyways. Okay, well, I know the parents in this video are going to comment this. However, I have taught safety, so please don't freak out. This is where my son sits, right here. And yes, there is a rifle mounted right there. However, he cannot operate it. Plus, he knows not to touch it. Down here, I carry some medical supplies down here for me. There's an EpiPen in here. I got some medication that I have to keep around, and then I carry some ammo. Nothing over here that he can hurt himself on, and there nothing here that he can hurt himself on. And we have another scarf here. Underneath the seat, we have one of the DZ drawers on this thing that comes out. I'm not gonna pull this whole thing out. I can go out the other side too and show you what's in here. Got a poncho. This is a bag of chem lights. Jump box. Got some hand warmers because he gets cold a lot. Oop. Some 550 cord. Roll electrical tape. Window cleaner. Computer for the truck. Remote for the winch. Sunblock for him. Fire extinguisher. Fire starter. And we'll get to the other side later. You can see the other side of the drawer. Oh, and I do have a bunch of patches. Started hanging patches up in the truck. Oh man, I forgot about something over here. It's coming back. It's coming back. I have a Dark Angel visor first aid kit sitting right here on the visor. Okay, on the back, I have a Dark Angel trauma kit, some other pouches. This carries some little bit of like note-taking supplies, pens, paper, so on and so forth. Here is another doggy first aid kit, just in case I lose the bag. This one's kind of like a basic kit that's in here. And then down below, zippy ties. And then on this side, okay, we're gonna go into, I always carry a bag of dog food, a little bag of dog food. You never know, you might get stranded. So if I have a dog with me, I have their food with me. Another thing of that paracord, got a dog toy, bungee, ratchet straps, a long line, another notebook, the pill box, kind of like cleaning wipes. There's a lighters, knife in here, some little basic stuff. Another headlamp. Again, when you have a little 4-year-old that loves lights like you, get the cheap ones. Okay. This is my get home bag, which we're going to try to push it down off the seat. Get up under here. Maybe it's gonna focus. There it is. Nope. Up underneath the seat. I'm gonna try to focus this. We have binoculars, another hatchet, another first aid kit, ouch pouch, and a bigger flashlight. Right here is why the seat wouldn't stay up, but I have a mirror. I don't know if you guys can see that. A mirror gas mask that stays in the truck. And then we have Rebel. And then we have a Gerber Tomahawk. Another bag, 511 bag, little just quick bag if I need to throw some stuff in, like if he gets dirty clothes, something like that. Another set of keys for the truck. Pistol mag. Should probably use my other lens for this. All right, let's go to the driver's side. I'm gonna try to climb in. Might be easier. I wonder if I close this door, will it turn on the interior? Oh, it did. All right, in the driver's seat, you got my Glock 19X mounted right there. You got bullet point mounting solution brackets right there. We used to run Midland, but we had so many problems with it, we ripped that shit out of this truck real quick. So it's gone. Got an iPad with the RAM mount. Carry another notebook. A wallet here. Keys to the other car, because somebody likes to lose keys. Some Oakley sunglasses. Right there. Polarized. There's another set down there. Running to the brand new GoPros. We do have a Switch Pro. We do have a Switch Pro switch right there. This one controls pretty much a lot of the lights while I need to drive. The one that's mounted right here, this controls the leftover the lights that I need to. This camera, stay focused. Here runs the fogs and runs some of the other stuff on the rack, but that's going to be in the back of the rack. Underneath here, I got the radio itself, and then we got a Wii Boost, and it's all mounted right there. And then inside the center console, we are running the Dometic fridge inside the center console. And then here, neck gaiter, my holster, another flashlight, the poop bags, lighter, a fire starter, and a knife. I love this little tiny thing. I got a bunch of these everywhere. Little Gerber dime. A dime multi-tool. Got a bunch of these little things too. I'm trying to film with one hand. It's not working. Little SOG, a little multi-tool. Permanent marker pen. Beanie. I have the wipes. Okay, on the front of this truck, for those that don't know what this truck's name is, this is the Overduty. It's a 2020 Ford F-250 Lariat FX4. We've put a lot of time and money into this truck, and I love this truck. This is a prime example of a Jeep owner buying a pickup truck. This is what happens. However, we're gonna start with the back, or the front. We're gonna run LPs. We got LP6 or LP9s, LP6s, XLs in the bumper. Then up underneath on the axle, we're going to have some S1s mounted by gatekeeper brackets that are on, so they turn with the axle. And then for suspension underneath there for dual, stabilizer, we have some Radflow dual stabilizers. Inside the bumper is a Warn 15 S. So it's the M15S, so it's a 15,000 pound winch, synthetic. The hood is a custom hood by Tuscany Motor Company. Up on the windshield, let's move the camera so you guys can see it. Okay, up on the windshield here, we have some XL80s from Baja Design. This is a stainless steel snorkel that I have made using with a buddy of mine. He helped me make this thing come to life, and this is actual functional. This is not a like just look pretty. This is an actual functional snorkel. Okay, right here, we are running the Patagonia's MT-02. They're okay. They're very quiet of a tire. However, I'm at 9,500 miles on them and I don't have much tread left. So probably not a good tire for heavy duty trucks. They were rated for my truck. However, they really did not survive. Up under here, we're gonna have a Radflow coilover. And then we do have rock lights underneath this truck. They're 25 Baja design rock lights. And then right here we have the open fender kit from Fab 4. Okay, on top of the truck, we're running the Badlander rack from Exile 4x4 with their Molly design on the side. We have flush mounted S1s. And then up top is a Zargs box with their brackets. This is the K470. This side of the truck, the passenger side of the truck, holds all my recovery gear. Master pull, kinetic rope, my Warren recovery bag, my recovery strap, shackles, everything. The only thing that's not up there is the remote for the winch in the front, because if I need that and that's all I need, I'm not trying to climb up there to get it. So it's in the back underneath the seat. Can you guys see that little thing? Yes, you can. This little bronze looking thing, it used to be black. Texas sun has destroyed the coating on that. That has a GoPro mount. And we'll talk about the front fairing here in a little bit. All right, we're gonna talk about, I guess we could talk about the rack first. All right, and what rack this is obviously the Badlander bed rack system. This is the full system. This is gonna have 4 panels on each side of the leg. I'm also running the, it's gonna be really hard to see, the headache rack. You'll see it went probably through the back of the truck. It is 1/4 inch aluminum plate, and we have a lot of stuff mounted to it. Up here, we have a little light that I could just turn on when I'm walking around the truck. I don't have to physically go flip a switch. I can just turn this on and I'm set, ready to go. But this water tank system right here by Midnight Forest, 8 gallon, comes with a pressure washer, which is up in that box. When I was talking about the recovery thing, I did forget to tell you that it was up there. It has a nozzle. I could use it like a garden hose, pressure washer, whatever. It has that set up for it as well. That being said, why do I like this? I'm a dog trainer. It's one of my things I do for a living. And I take dogs out in public, so on and so forth. The canine trailer I have is full of water, or I can get it as a water tank, but if I only have one dog that I need to take out and go train, I'm just taking the truck. So this gives me the capability of taking water, has a little valve over here at the end. Let me see if you guys can see that. All right. So I could just hold the water bowl right up underneath it and it fills up, no problem. I love this system. They are somewhat of a new system for water systems out on the market, and I do like this one over a Rotopack any day. The Rotopack you have to take off, try to fill, it's a pain in the butt, and this is a lot simpler, a lot easier. I am running a Taruka shower and bathroom, privacy shelter, whatever you want to call it, on this side, and then over here there you go. Over here, this is a air system. is plumbed, and I can get air from this side of the truck without having to go inside, get whatever, just take my hose up, fill. I can fill up the whole truck if I need to. I'm gonna point it out. I'm not the best at doing that. That right there is another S1, and that is mounted to the top part of the tent. The reason why I did that is when the tent goes up, it takes light up and it moves any types of bugs and stuff up high. Gets them away from the ground where you guys will be at. So mosquitoes, so on and so forth. Okay, so we're gonna talk about what's inside the bed of the truck. Let's try to find a better, let's go right there. Yeah, right there works. So inside we have the deck system, the Gen 1. Right here, I do have another Switch Pro and some other switches that run, and some plugs that I run on top of that are in that ammo can box for the deck. Inside I carry my shoe bag for my Centauri tent that's up above. We'll talk about that here in a moment. I carry some extra like flashlights, fire starters, stuff like that in here. My air system, the Alpha air system that we make at Exile. And then I have some cooking stuff in the back there. Over here, I carry more flashlights, so on and so forth. Bathroom stuff, paper towels. And this one is going to be more of like survival stuff. Stuff I might need, like earplugs, stuff like that. Just random stuff, lighters, knives, you name it, it's in a little box in that one. And then way in the back is my toilet. Stays back there. Okay. Up top, right here, I don't know if you guys can see it, we have a sound bar from MB Court. I love this, the way that thing sounds. Sitting right here, you can see our propane tank, and that right here is our propane outlets. So I don't have to climb all the way in there, shut the system off. I have my own valve here, I shut the system off from here, and then each one has their own valve as well. On the, well, I'm gonna have to turn the camera up. Here, we have the slide system for the rack. We have a chainsaw mount, fire extinguisher, and 2 diesel cans. There is a third that goes back there, right here. But I'm using it for the heater for the shop. So, it's not back there at the moment. Way in the back there, you're hard to see them, is to the VMSR fire system. You can see the box right here. This is where all the solar, there's a battery back here, my BC-DC charger, and my controller system for the Switch Pro, that's right here, is all in that box. And all this electrical runs to that box. This is wired into the truck. Mounted up on top of the truck is a solar panel by Red Arc. All the solar stuff is BC-DC chargers from Red Arc. And I love it. I think we covered everything on the back of the truck. Again, if you guys see something that you guys want to talk about, comment in the video below and I can get a little bit more depth and detail on the truck. Up there we have some S2s and some S1s. I can, if I want to, light up the area while I'm working. I can turn on cargo. Underneath the legs I have some red light, so at night I can not be such a mean person to everybody around me. And the control for the air system and everything is right there as well with that Switch Pro. That is a Baja RTLS, so that does my reverse, turn signals, brake lights, so on and so forth. back on the rack, on the headache rack, you guys can kind of see its slots and stuff back there. That is a S1, and that lights up the bed. All right, here we have the trail gate by AL Off-Road. I do know they sold to another company. I do think they're keeping the AL Off-Road brand. Not 100% sure. But they make a flat surface aluminum. I did have another brand on here. I've talked about it in previous videos, but it kept trying to curl. The aluminum doesn't. We did add some of the lights inside the cup holder so I can light up my area with some amber lights. All right, on the back of the truck, we have a 42-inch tire from Nitto. This is the tire brand I used to carry and run, but right now I cannot get my hands on them. So I hope they bring them back because I really need them. That's why I got Patagonias underneath the truck. Inside the bumper where the light split used to be, there is a fairing there. I am going to be running a rear winch. I'm just waiting for to get the mounting plate for that. We also have a Pro Eagle 3-ton jack mounted on the rear, and then we got some Baja design lights inside the rear bumper. Okay, on the back here we have the OVS Overland Vehicle Systems 270 awning. I like it, however, it's got its quirks. It's very hard to close, and it's almost a two-person job. And can you do it on your own? Yes, however, it's very difficult, especially if it's a little bit windy. I thought of a mod I'm gonna try to do to this, so I'm gonna try that out and maybe make a video about it. Again, we have lights on top of the truck, and then we got more lights. Got a red here, and then we got an amber here. Okay, some little scene lights that I use. This is the side I normally will set up camp on, so on and so forth. So that's why I have the red light over here on the side. I do have some Max Tracks, the Mark IIs. And as I don't know if you guys can see, I have used these. Not on my truck, I use them on semis, and they do very well with semis on ice. We do have a axe, Crazy Beaver shovel, and then my favorite modification is this box that I got from Harbor Freight. Okay, this is just a little cheap Harbor Freight box that we mounted on the side of the rack. I carry some, Hey Dudes, dude wipes, some TP, so when you're on the trail and you gotta go, a first aid kit, and some sunblock and bug repellent. Locks up, so if you're on the trail and you gotta go, got your shovel, got your TP, go. On the side of the box is another air down and air port for the Viair VMS system. Now we're gonna try to do a shot here that might be very hard to see, but we're gonna try to accomplish. All right, that is what you're looking at, is in between the cab and the rack. This is a headache rack that we make that goes to the back of a rack to keep stuff that's loose in the bed of the truck coming back through your back window. If you look real closely, there's a fishing pole sitting right here. That is my emergency fishing pole. It's a trout pole, but it does very well. And then right above it, which the other day I was making some adjustments, and where's my hand? There it is. I unscrewed this, And by doing that, I dropped the cord and it went down between the bed and the cab. So I've been trying to fish it out, but I cannot fish it out. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get it out. I've tried pulling from underneath and it seems like it's stuck on something. So I'm either gonna have to get a new cord or something to fix that issue. But that is the WeBoost antenna. And then if you look right here is the radio antenna on the opposite side. All right, right here in between, up on top of the tent, there's a solar panel up there. It's a 300 watt by Red Arc, or 350 watt solar panel mounted on top of a Centauri outdoorsman tent. And then right here we have another K470 Zargs aluminum case. And this side holds all my fly fishing gear and emergency shelter and stuff like that sits up in there as well. Okay, on top and the front of the amazing rack, we have a ton of light. We'll put it that way. We have 6 LP6s from Baja Design, and then we have 2 LS2s that are flashers. We use those when we're doing searches on the side of the road. Mounted into the front fairing of the Badlander rack by Exile. All right, well, that pretty much sums up the video walk around of the truck. Hopefully I could piece this thing together and put some good content together for you guys as a basic walk around of this truck. There's so much stuff on this truck and in this truck that we would be here forever. If you have questions about something, please go ahead, comment down below. Put the time where you saw the object that you want me to talk about, so on and so forth. I will be doing more content on my bags, redoing them for 2024, so stay tuned for that. It seems like you guys like that EDC stuff because of the amount of views I was getting on those videos. You guys seem to like those as well. I also have some trips from July and June that I still need to sit down and make videos for, where we went all the way up to Yellowstone in Montana. So a lot of content, a lot of things working on. Also trying to grow the other channel for my dog training business. So if you guys can, go look up United Canine TV. Also give me a like and a follow over there. But guys, until next time, it's been a blast. It's great seeing you guys again. And hopefully we can talk about more content about the truck here soon. And just so you guys are aware, she does have almost 100,000 miles on her already. She's getting old. She's my baby, she ain't going nowhere. There is probably a new truck coming soon, maybe, hopefully. Might not be a new truck, might be a used truck. I want to build a smaller version of this. So a lot more stuff to come. Just stay tuned, and see you guys at the next one.